Good morning and welcome to day 8. So today is a full Hollywood Studios day. I've not actually been to Hollywood Studios yet, and it's day 8 of me being in Florida. How crazy is that? It's actually the last park that I need to go to. I haven't been to Disney Springs yet either. That needs to happen over the next couple of days. Okay, plan for this morning. Early entry. It's currently 7:45 and early entry is at 8:30. I've not looked outside at the queue for the Skyliner yet, but I'm hoping around 45 minutes. So that'll get me in there nice and on time. Hopefully I'm going to rope drop. I'm going to rope drop Tower. Yeah, Tower of Terror. But I do have Lightning Lanes today. 2 of which are later this evening. Not a good idea. Would not suggest that as a tip. I would try and get as many of your lightning lanes during the day as possible, as early as possible in the morning, so that you can start rebooking them as soon as you've used them. I do have one this morning for Rock and Roller Coaster, so I could just use one through the day if I need to kind of like jump the line, etc. The only reason they are a little bit later is because where I was buying an annual pass, I didn't know where my park reservation was going to be. I couldn't book my lightning lanes until a little bit later because if you are, excuse me, if you are staying at a Disney resort, you can book your lightning lanes a week in advance. But I didn't have my ticket yet, so I couldn't do it. So a lot of them were gone. Slinky Dog, all gone. We also have, so we have Tower of Terror this evening. We also have Toy Story Mania this evening. And then Rock and Roller Coaster this morning. So I'm going to rope drop Tower because it is my favourite ride in that park. And then hopefully we're going to go and do kind of Mickey and Minnie's, Smuggler's Run, rides that you can hopefully still do on a single rider. I want to see the Muppets because I'm taking my Muppets Lounge fly today. And obviously Muppets is closing. Maybe I'll eat at Pizza Rizzo actually, because that's also closing very soon. I've never eaten at Pizza Rizzo just because it's Buffy pizza and I feel like it's all the same. But I feel like I have to at least go in there, right? Right, enough of me waffling because I'm going to get even later. All right, let's get to the Skyliner. Very quick outfit of the day. Top is one of my favourite ones from Target with the built-in bra. This is a cute new colour though, I like this green. And then just a white tennis skirt with the built-in shorts from Shein and my little P6000s on the bottom. I do also have these little Mickey earrings. They are from here. Okay, that's not too bad. That's roughly where it was the first time that I got it. Well, unless all these people join it and then it's going to be longer. Hold on. It's quite clever. Yesterday I filled up my water bottle and I picked up some watermelon for breakfast. Oh, I literally could go down that way. That would make it a lot easier. Trying to walk the long way. We got Moana. The only way to travel.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Okay, it's already 21 minutes past 8 and I've just got to Caribbean Beach and I'm about to get in the queue for the Hollywood Studios Skyliner. Oh no. I'm not making it for early entry, am I? Made it to Hollywood Studios at 8:29. We still do have to go through security and everything, so we're not quite going to make it for that kind of like early rush. But they do the same thing here as they do at Magic. They let everybody in, and then if you've got early entry, you can scan to go on like Tower of Terror, etc. So even if you don't have early entry, you can get into the park, but you can't do anything. It's actually looking a little bit cloudy over there, but beautiful sunshine on the other side. So I think we're going to be fine for the day. It's meant to be a thunderstorm around 2 o'clock, but it keeps changing every day. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. We're just rolling with it. Now the top tip, head over to the right hand side when you're checking in with your tickets to Hollywood Studios, because the left is always crazy lines, because that's where you originally come in and people just get straight in the first line. Much shorter queues on this side. Also walk down the sidewalks. Everyone goes down the middle. This is clear. And that's where we're heading straight away. Tower of Terror. My favourite ride in Hollywood Studios. I think actually one of my favourites across all of the Disney parks. Definitely top 3. So that is the queue just there. For people that don't have early entry, they start queuing during the early entry so that when it hits 9 o'clock, they can go in straight away. Ooh, apparently Tower is only a 30-minute wait, which means walk on. This is what we love to see, an early entry, a clear line. To be fair, I actually thought there was going to be more of a queue here because I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be. Yeah, this is literally just walking straight on. Brilliant. I love this ride so much. We may even see if we can do it a couple of times before the normal day guests get let in.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. Your of the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and out of a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you.
That was good. It wasn't my favourite sequence. If you don't know, you get a different sequence every time. It wasn't my favourite sequence I've ever had, but it was still good. It's currently 10 to 9, so we still have 10 minutes, but I really need the bathroom. Do I risk going back on Tower of Terror for a shorter wait, even though I need a wait? Dangerous. I'll let you know what I do. We go again. What's life without a little bit of risk? Now that one was so good. So good. Let's have a little look around the shop, shall we? Love Tower of Terror merch. Oh my god, they've got the cute little hats. Bell Tower hats, how much are you? $24.99. Oh, I love that. That is $34.99. Oh, I've got some Jack and Sally merch over in the corner as well. Oh, wow. That is incredible. Oh, you can like create your own. How long has this been here? Have I completely missed this? That's so cool. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Need toilet. So they do actually have 2 new shows in Hollywood Studios that literally opened about 2 or 3 days ago. Disney Villains, Unfairly Ever After, and that happens on the hour every hour roughly, I think. And then you also have A Little Mermaid, A Musical Adventure, which I think happens on the hour, no, not on the hour, sorry, at 1/4 the hour every hour. I don't know if we'll get both of them done today because they're still obviously very popular because they're brand new. If we can get one of them, amazing. What we're going to do now is head over to kind of, we're going to head over to Galaxy's Edge. Or do we do Muppets first? We can do Muppets on the way, and then both of the Galaxy's Edge rides, Rise of Resistance and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, I can do on a single rider. Oh, something's on my arm. It's gross. Hold on. It looked like fake tan on my arm then. That was so strange. I think I've got it off. Who's got fake tan on in Florida right now? I'm really like self-conscious today because I have a white skirt on, and I just know I'm gonna sit in something or drop something and just get a little ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm a little bit self-conscious about that today. Well, I can't remember what I was saying. We're going over to Galaxy's Edge and we're gonna do the 2 Star Wars rides on single rider. Just coming into Galaxy's Edge now, and there is a ginormous queue. I have absolutely no idea what that is for. If that's a Rise of the Resistance, that is psychotic. It is to Rise. Apparently it's a 70-minute wait. But she did say, just asked a cast member, she said single rider will be coming up in the next few minutes. Just gotta wait for the sign to pop up. However, I'm gonna come back to that later. That queue is insane. Obviously I won't queue in that. I'll just go with the single rider, but that'll be up a little bit later. So I'm gonna head to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run first. Or, I am quite hungry and I've always wanted to try the breakfast Ronto Wrap from Ronto Roasters. Yeah, go in. So I picked up a breakfast Ronto Wrap. It's basically pita, egg, sausage, cheese and some kind of sauce, which I'm dubious about obviously, and it came to $13.60 something, roughly. It was roughly around 13 something. There's no real, well, there is space to sit down in there, but it was all taken up and it's quite small. There's a bar like standing area, but I didn't want to stand up and eat this, so I've come for this little view. And I'm literally just sat in the corner. It is spitting a little bit, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to duck under there in a second. But let's give this a go. Okay, I'm currently gripping you between my legs.
What do you mean there's no
at this
antenna?
super flattering angle.
How are they supposed to
let's give
fly
this a go.
without an antenna? Onaka Transport Solutions is not sending a flight crew into wild space without an antenna.
That was a lot of bitter. Hold on. Oh god, that's really good. Oh, a bit of an edge to it in that sauce, but oh, that, do you know what? Yeah, big fan of this. I'm gonna give it. Actually, I'll tell you in a minute when I finish it. Guys, I almost forgot to put Peter the Porg on. We're in Galaxy's Edge. Tell me he's not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. I actually got him from the outlets about, I don't know, it must have been maybe like 2 years ago. and I always forget to bring him. And this year, Peter's come along. Vi the Spy is out. So I shot over in the rain to do single rider for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Also, another tip, you can actually go both ways. Most people go this way, so if there's a few people here, I would suggest taking the left-hand side and there'll be much less of a wait. Just so you know, single rider, you're probably not going to be pilot, you'll probably be engineer or gunner, but I've done all of them and it doesn't really bother me, I just want to go on the ride.
You harpoon that precious cargo. Now, as you go forth, my friends, I want to remind
Me and Lisa literally walked on.
Flight engineers, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. An engineer. I'll do what I can to help out. Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that, pilot.
That was so much fun. I love that ride. However, my pilot's not great. We basically crashed into everything. Okay, we're gonna head over now and do single rider for Rise of the Resistance, hopefully, if it's open. It's a little bit drizzly, but it's not bad. I can see some, oh, it's brightening up over there though. You can't see that because it was tracking my face, sorry. The single rider in Rise, that's the front of the entrance just there. And if you turn around past the stroller park, and this is like the exit, and you come down here.
We'll skip 2 pre-shows, you will be separated.
It's fine, thank you. You will skip 2 pre-shows and you will be separated. Standard. So this is the room that you come out into first. Thank you. And this is basically clear for single riders. So as a single rider, I literally walked straight into this area here.
Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Right anyway.
Detention block bridge. Critical passing and there we are! Fire!
Shields. I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Rise of the Resistance is done. We were saved. Fabulous. I now have a Multipass Lightning Lane, my first one of the day. Can't believe I've done so much already. It's actually rock and roller coaster, so I have to walk all the way back over to the other side of the park. One thing I will say actually, so Magic Band, see that little pink strip? I actually met a mum and a daughter on a trip last year, and they gave me that. It's basically like a safety band, and I cannot thank them enough, because every time, I don't know, it must be a way I'm taking off my lounge fly, every time it flicks it open, and that has saved my Magic Band at least 10 times. So I'm pretty sure you can probably pick them up on like Amazon or Etsy or something like that. In actual fact, Disney probably sell them by now. But definitely, if you're going to get Magic Band Plus, because you know they're quite spenny, you don't want to lose it. So definitely pick some of those up. I'm pretty sure they're dead cheap. I'm very happy that Rock and Roller Coaster's queue is indoors, because I've just heard some very intense thunder. It's only well, not even 10:30 yet. The weather, honestly, the weather apps haven't got a clue. Weather changes constantly here. Also, I've just seen the sign for the villain show, and yes, it happens every hour on the hour in the morning. Come the afternoon, it's every half an hour. First Lightning Lane for Rock and Roller Coaster. It's 10:28. Ooh, that line. Hold on. All that is standby, and then this line here, and it goes up just one. That's Lightning Lane. Unreal, as always. My eyes stream so bad on that. I waited for front row as well, and it still only took about 22 minutes, I think it was. Obviously I did have Lightning Lane. Right, it's now 2 minutes to 11, and the villain show starts at 11, but I think there might be a long queue for it. I'm just gonna go check it out just in case, as it's literally right next to Roller Coaster. That's a no-go. The 11 o'clock was full, but apparently they have put on an 11:30 one. I think they might be doing that while it's, there it is. While it's still kind of like fresh and new. I think they might put one on a little bit earlier, but who knows. There's a really cool photo spot, to be fair. And then you've got all the villains on the sides here. I'm not sure what I said to you last. I've just been having a little look through the shops. The sun has come out beautifully, but there is another thunderstorm rolling in about 2 o'clock, and it's currently 11:30. I'm going to pop back to my resort just because I've got a couple of things to sort out. Stella Nova have not, so basically they take, hi, thank you. Basically they take like what I would call like a deposit for the room, like as a just in case if you want to spend any money or if you damage anything, etc. And it was $100. They said I would get it back 3 to 5 days after I checked out, and I checked out like a week ago now. So I've tried to message them on booking.com, which is where I booked through, and they said they don't have any access to any of the financials, etc. I have to ring this American number, or I have to email this email address. So obviously I don't really want to be ringing American numbers because it'll obviously cost me money. Maybe I could do it at my resort reception, or I'm just going to go back and I'm going to sort it via email. It's pretty hard to do when I'm in the parks trying to kind of like enjoy myself. I need to go get this sorted and then I'll be good to go again. I do have Lightning Lanes, all 3 are booked for this evening now. I have a Mickey and Minnie's, I have a Toy Story Mania, and I have a Tower of Terror. And then hopefully, I also want to come, when I come back later, I want to go and see the Muppet Vision 3D, because that's closing soon. And then hopefully, if it's not pouring with rain, fantastic. So I've come to the same pool as I did yesterday, the one that's shaped like a bowling pin. I think they're doing some work up there actually, in that section. You can see some like construction workers. It's very quiet. There's literally about 5-6 people around. If I just show you, I'm not going to show you the pool because there's a couple of kids in it, but literally dead. Okay, it is time to head out into the parks again. I'm going back to Hollywood Studios. I've had a minor outfit change. I've kept the green top on, but I have changed to a little black skirt instead of the white one because 1, torrential downpour. That's not a good looking white. And 2, hopefully I'm going to see Phantasmic, and that is a seated area. And let's face it, if it's been raining, etc., I'll probably get filthy. So black skirt is. I've got some Lightning Lanes. I've got at the moment Alien Swirling Saucers, Toy Story Mania, and Tower of Terror. Yep, that's it. And I want to get some snacks tonight. I'm not in the mood for like a big meal or anything like that, but maybe a few little snacks. I haven't really had many sweet treats, so that's potential. Right, all the lights are going off. Hold on, let me walk around. You don't need to see this bit. I'll see you out on the Skyliner. So it literally just finished one of Florida's torrential downpours. You can still see it like dripping off the sides here. The Skyliner currently looks stopped, so I don't want that to be because there's lightning in the area. I mean, obviously I don't want to be on it when there's lightning in the area, of course. It's like a little metal can, isn't it? Hopefully it will get going again in a minute. It literally took me to get from my room down the stairs for it to start again. So the Hollywood Studios car park is pretty full. Made it to Hollywood. Let's go on the right hand side. There's a lot less people on this side normally. So first Lightning Lane is for Toy Story Mania. So I'm gonna head over to Toy Story Land now. It's any time in the next like 45 minutes, and then I do have an Alien Swirling Saucers just after as well. So let's go hang out in Toy Story Land for a bit. So when Nan and I ate at Rounds Up Rodeo Barbecue in February, those cheese bread biscuits, oh my gosh, I actually still dream about them now. Oh, here's Slinky. He's about to come past. Oh. So I actually don't have a Lightning Lane or anything for that this trip at all. It was pretty much all sold out. I could do standby wait, but it's always over an hour and that's probably a bit far for me. So we're gonna head on Toy Story Mania. Now, it is a 45-minute wait, but we've got Lightning Lane. Okay, entered the queue at 6:26. And we're gonna go straight in, which is dreamy for aircon. I don't have the skills on this one that I do on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, so don't judge my score. I do love this queue though. Careful when it's raining though, because it gets quite slippery. Oh, we are walking straight through. This is a dream. 126,700. That's probably my limit. Like, I do not know how to get any higher than that. I know there's ways that you can do it, like if you and the other person like work together, but I don't know how to get any higher than that, and my arm really hurts. So on the exit to Toy Story Mania, there's a couple of cute like picture spots. You've got the black and red checkers, and then like the lollipop stickle. Oh, the new seating area is open for Woody's lunchbox. That's been closed off for a little while now. I love Woody's lunchbox. In fact, next time I'm at Hollywood Studios, I'm gonna have to come and eat there because I love the grilled cheese and tomato soup. Sounds weird, but it actually works really well. Next up is Alien Swirling Saucers. It says it's a 25-minute wait, but we have a Lightning Lane.
Your attention, please.
We've chosen this little guy.
For your safety, remain seated with your...
Alright, that was cute. I do forget though that it's not like a normal kind of teacup, like it does swing you around the outside. And like, because it was only me in my car, it like slid to the side. I was like, oh, nearly lost my loungefly. But I was just thinking, like, I've got Multipass Lightning Lane for Hollywood Studios, and I've just looked through the rides, and there's nothing left to book. I don't know whether they oversell Hollywood Studios a bit because it's a small park and it's quite condensed, and I don't know. There's a lot of rides here, but they all seem to sell out. I don't know whether it's just maybe a busy day, but I always find it with here. Nowhere else, just here. We're gonna head through. I'm just walking through Galaxy's Edge, by the way, because I'm gonna head to Muppet Vision 3D because I did not do that earlier. Here we go. I've still got my sunglasses. I do this all the time. Leave my sunglasses on, walk inside, and then be like, oh, I'm blind. Thank you. I love that these are pink as well.
What about me? Gonzo? Gonzo? Yes, sir. We have no home. Well, I'm glad I pick one. I'll tell you about the 3D. Hello, Scooter. Where are you going with that?
Oh, I thought Miss Piggy might need a prop for her number.
Can't you see that Piggy doesn't Want any help?
Oh, I'm sure she'll like this.
Look, I'm sorry about these interruptions. All right, we're just about ready to start the movie. So if you listen carefully, you can hear the orchestra tuning up. Okay? No, wait a second. Hey, you peppers can't go in there. You'll interrupt the orchestra.
These penguins are the orchestra. Come on, Eugene. Come on, Estelle. Come on, let's go. Come on.
All right. Before we go in, here's Sam Eagle with some important safety instructions.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and I am Sam Eagle, and these are some important safety instructions for you. Not now.
Sam, this is urgent.
What?
Yes.
Really? Here?
Right over there.
Well, of course, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected surprise. I have the great honor of introducing the one, the Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, hi there. Welcome to my park. How you doing? Hello.
Whoa. You are not Mickey Mouse, you're a rat.
Rat snack. Besides, they're tourists. What do they know?
You get out of here.
Okay, but you still get my $10.
Get out.
Duck back here.
You get out.
Yes.
Apple show. It's like a small development.
Yes, safety instructions.
This is actually probably one of the last looks I'm going to get at this theatre. Actually don't, when is it actually closing? Do we have a closing date for this yet? 7th of June. Alright, yeah, this is probably the last one. I'm absolutely gutted that the Muppets are going. I love it. It's such like cheap dad jokes but it just makes me laugh so much. But looking at the wait times, it says Mickey and Minnie's 35 minutes. Whether I believe that or not, I'm gonna head there now, have a little look. But anyway, with the Muppets going, I am also really excited for Monsters Inc. to go there. I think it needs like a bit of a revamp around that section for sure. And I think Monsters Inc. does not get the representation it needs in these parks. Mickey and Minnie's was a 50-minute wait, not a 35. And I've just come down because I've got a Tower of Terror Lightning Lane. And look at the down there. Well, you actually can't see very well on the camera, but it is chock-a-block down there. Alright, it's time for our third ride on Tower of Terror today. We have a Lightning Lane and it is available right now. It's currently 7:46, so let's see how quickly we can get on this with a Lightning Lane in the evening. So when you get to this crossroads in the queue line, I always suggest going left. I'm not sure why, it just ends up being a bit quicker. On the ride's 8 o'clock. So it took like 15 minutes to get on with Lightning Lane. When the queue, I think they said about 45 minutes in standby. That was a really good sequence. It got down to the bottom and there's a screen there, and normally when you see the screen that's kind of the end, and then there was like this random like surprise one where it flew us all the way back up and all the way back down again. That was so good. Oh, okay, plan now. I think I'm gonna get like a little sweet treat. It's currently 6 minutes past 8. Phantasmic is at 9. I will double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's at 9. And I think there's one at 10:30, but that's past old Nana's bedtime here, so yeah, so I think everyone's going to be queuing already to get into Phantasmic. So I'm probably going to get a little sweet treat, a little snack, and probably get in that queue myself. So I'm currently in the queue at Hollywood Scoops for the annual pass holder ice cream. I've been in the queue for about 10 minutes. It's not really moved, and this is how long it is. This might be the longest queue I've waited in all day. So I just waited in the Hollywood Scoops ice cream line for the Cruella ice cream, which I will put the description of in a minute. but and literally waited in line for about 45 minutes, got it, walked up to Fantasmic, and they put the rope across, literally right in front of my eyes, at capacity. When I say I almost cried. So it's fine. We're gonna walk over to the Chinese theatre, because I think they do one. I'm not gonna try and guess. It's whatever the show is on that theatre at 9 o'clock as well. So now I've got a great big ice cream. It does look really nice, to be fair, and I'm gonna eat it in front of the Chinese theatre instead of watching Fantasmic. The wonderful world of animation.
Tonight's the night, right here at the Chinese Theatre for Mickey's premiere. This gala is sure to be the talk of the town, as every star in Hollywood has gathered to see Mickey's latest sensational picture. Just hear those people cheer. And look, there he is, the star himself, Mickey Mouse. And there's his sweetheart, Minnie Mouse. Aren't the two of them just the cat's meow? Just don't tell Pluto.
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse.
Thanks, everybody! It sure has been a whole lot of fun, but trust me, it's only the beginning. See you real soon!
Alright, not sure if you could. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Fab.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye!
Okay, I think we're good. So I thought I'd do like a quick debrief of the day on the Skyliner on the way home. Bit of a change of scenery. So the ice cream that I got from Hollywood Scoops that I waited like 45 minutes for, it was an annual pass holder exclusive, because I'm an annual pass holder now, in case you didn't know. It was cookies and cream ice cream topped with chocolate syrup, whipped cream, red sprinkles, and mini chocolate chips, served in a house-made chocolate waffle bowl dipped in white chocolate and red sprinkles. It was $8.79, obviously then plus tax, and I'd have to say I basically ate the entire thing. It was delicious. Oh.
In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico.
And then obviously, literally, I'm not joking, we walked up to Fantasmic, and as I got there, they pulled the rope across in front of me. My face must have literally gone and just stared for a good like 20 seconds. They were like so at capacity, and I was like, of course. I waited 45 minutes for an ice cream that I could have been in Fantasmic for. But what?
Did you know that the entire Walt Disney World Resort is over 40 square miles? That's about the same size as the city of San Francisco and double the island of Manhattan.
Fun facts in the Skyliner. So what actually happened instead is I went to watch the wonderful world of animation that was on the Chinese theatre. Now, I've never seen that before because I've either always been at Fantasmic or another park, etc. But do you know what? It was actually so good. I really, really enjoyed it. You would have seen a clip. Everyone was sat down and just kind of chilled out, laid back.
shortly. All passengers must disembark and transfer at this station. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth.
I have, thank you very much. But yeah, so basically, I actually really enjoyed it. I'm actually quite glad that I didn't get into Fantasmic tonight, because I know I'll go to Fantasmic over the next week, because I've still got a whole week left. This is insane. I give up.
Please
I give up.
seated.
I'll try on the next one. Long story short, I had a really good time tonight eating my 45-minute wait ice cream and not watching Fantasmic, watching the other show. So all day has been really great actually. Definitely had a bit of a break in the middle, but the whole day at Hollywood Studios has been super fun. Tomorrow's a bit more of a chill day. I'm gonna have a bit more of like resort time. Hopefully the weather's nice so I can have a bit of pool time. I haven't been to Disney Springs yet, but it is a Saturday, so I don't know whether that makes me crazy. And then I'm hopefully gonna pop into Epcot tomorrow night and kind of have dinner there and do Luminous as well, because I didn't get to do that the other night either. Yeah, okay, so I mean, if you've enjoyed watching this, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. Like I said earlier, I've got like a whole nother week left of Disney magic. But yeah, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.